What is philosophical realism? Would mountains still stand if no one were there to see them? Would facts remain true even if every human mind disappeared? These questions lead us directly to philosophical realism, one of the most influential ideas in the history of philosophy. At its core, philosophical realism is the view that reality exists independently of our perceptions, beliefs, language, or thoughts. In other words, the world is not created by the mind. The mind discovers reality. It does not invent it. A realist believes that objects like trees, planets, and physical laws exist whether or not we are aware of them. A rock does not stop being a rock just because no one is looking at it. Truth, from this perspective, is not subjective or personal. It is something that exists out there, waiting to be understood. This idea contrasts sharply with positions like idealism, which argue that reality is somehow dependent on the mind, or relativism, which suggests that truth varies between cultures or individuals. Realism pushes back against these views by claiming that there are objective facts about the world that remain true regardless of opinion. Philosophical realism appears in many forms. Scientific realism holds that the entities described by science, like electrons or black holes, are real, even if we cannot observe them directly. Moral realism claims that moral facts exist independently of human beliefs, meaning that some actions are objectively right or wrong. Metaphysical realism, the broadest form, asserts that the world has a fixed structure that does not depend on human concepts. Realism has played a crucial role in the development of science, logic, and everyday reasoning. Without it, the idea of discovering new facts or correcting false beliefs would make little sense. After all, you can only be wrong if there is a reality independent of what you believe. However, realism also faces challenges. Critics argue that our access to reality is always filtered through language, perception, and culture. If we can never step outside our own minds, how can we be sure we are seeing the world as it truly is? Despite these debates, philosophical realism remains a powerful and intuitive position. It reflects a common-sense belief most people live by every day, that the world does not revolve around us, and that reality, stubborn and unchanging, exists whether we acknowledge it or not.